Right folks, how's it doing? Another day and another crazy trip. I'm going to try and get to the MENDIP Hills. I'm going to try and get to Brent, Knoll, Crook Peak, Wavering Down. See how much time there is in the day, because I'm actually leaving early today for one of my trips. It's nearly 6:50. That's crazy for me. Are you seeing this? Geese. Okay, as you can sort of see, the sun is rising now, and we're about to join the A30. Then it'll be the M5. I'm going to take the M5 to Junction 22 for Burnham and Highbridge. When I was planning this trip, I thought Sedgemoor Services is obviously the nearest one to the MENDIP Hills to take, which is like a mini non-junction, like between 22 and 21. But when I looked into it, entire plan collapsed, because at Sedgemoor Services, the one road that you think you can use to get to the countryside away from the services, they've made it a no entry road, which I think is absolutely bullshit. I have no idea why they've done that. I think they're trying to deny access for people coming off the motorway to the countryside in that region, which is bullshit. So I was very miffed at that discovery, and you have to come off at the junction before that, Burnham and Highbridge, and then make your way up the road parallel to it to get to, not Brent Knoll, but East Knoll, which is where Brent Knoll is. Yeah, that's also quite a difficult place to find parking and stuff. I found some parking here and there, and then after that you can go under the M5, something like Rooks Bridge, Ravens Bridge, something like that, and then follow the I want to say A38, the road that goes towards Bristol, like an A road, and then you turn off at a place called like Webbington, I think, is it? Yeah, I think it's Webbington, and that's the place you can use to get to another of the MENDIP Hills, which is called Crook Peak and Wavering Down. So we're going to try that now. Catch you in a bit.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright,
guys, we made it. That was a long, arduous motorway journey, and a little bit tricky in places. There were roadworks on the motorways. I had to do lane dodging. I was starting to get tired as I approached junction 22, which is where we turned off just now. And yeah, I managed to find this place, which is the best parking I know of currently for East. We're in East Brent basically, and I'm trying to get up Brent Knoll. And this is Sultans Estate. Sultans Estate appears to be nice and wide. So there's lots of places where if you park, I don't think you'd be bothering anyone if you're just going for a walk, because it's so wide that I reckon anything can get through. You know, you could be parked on the side of the road and like a wide truck and another car could fit either side of you. It's one of those types of places, which are my favourite sort of places to park, because you're not bothering anyone. And there are no road markings. I'll go and have a look and see if there are any signs around about special parking details, but I don't think there are. Anyway, let me show you over here. That's what the estate looks like, and over there is Brent Knoll. You can see it just there, and I will zoom in on it for you with the big cam, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take the big cam with me or not. It depends. I'd rather not carry the huge weight of it today, so I might just take the GoPro with me. But let's show you Brent Knoll from here. Okay guys, from Sultans Estate, there is Brent Knoll. That's what I'm looking at getting up. I have a bit of a route planned. I'm not quite sure of the distances involved, but we'll see. Alright, leaving, was it Sultans? Something like that, estate. And there's a pub on the corner maybe? There are various little kind of waterways here and there, little swampy things. The pub is called the Brent Knoll Inn, and there is Brent Knoll in the background. Some old bridges here. These ones are pretty old. Just on a little bend there's a couple of estates, which is this bend here. Looks different from how I imagined it. And yeah, I've got some other maps here which help for walking. Somewhere there, I guess. Brent Road, Church Road. So there's a church somewhere. There's a church in the village. Is it a village or a town? Probably a village. And then I think there's like roads. And a weird silver gate thing, which I don't really understand. The OS map forms this sort of heart shape, which is weird. We are here on the OS map. Yeah, so I think we've got to take this road up here in a straight line, somehow cross the big busy main road, keep going in a straight line. And then on the bend, the second left is like Church Road, which goes to the church. And that's kind of where the footpath starts, or at least one of them. Right, crossing the main road here doesn't necessarily look too hard. I'm not sure if there's an actual crossing though. It doesn't look as busy as I thought. Okay, it actually has a crossing at this mini chapel, which is East Brent Methodist Church. Very short building. Let's get over the other side, I think. There's Brent Knoll. Old building there that says 1889 AD, Brent Medical Centre. Lots of old looking stuff around actually, here and there. That's the price of eggs around here. How does that compare to the crisis in America or whatever? There's the church, I think, behind that building. I'm going to aim for the church for now. I was going to that bend in the road, that's where we're going anyway. But there's quite a nice little park here. I was going to think of walking through the park actually, but nah, we'll continue down the road. So the road bends to the right here at this white house, and it's second left on the bend. There seems to be a couple of stages to this journey where there's just a tight bend and two junction roads on the bend, and you have to take the second of the two. That's happened twice so far. Oh, someone's wall is destroyed. Wonder what happened there. It's quite a nice little village. Quite sedate looking country village. Is that a river over there? I guess that's one of the streams going under the road. So not Wickham Way here. There's another lovely old house there. Let's just go here a second, because there's a lovely old house and a cherry blossom type bush. I just want to have a look at that for a moment. This isn't where we're going, by the way. Lovely view, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, it's quite nice around here. I don't know what the people are like or what it's generally like around here. A lady said hello to me, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so it's not that left on the bend, it's this left on the bend. Church Road, that's the one I'm looking for. And there is the church with its grounds. There's beautiful houses around here. It must be very upmarket. There's another old wall there. It's kind of striking. Look at how it like gets higher there on a curve. I always forget what these kind of roses are called. There's loads of them now. Primroses, is it? I keep thinking like dog roses or conch roses. Alright, that's what that curve in the wall was leading to. Such an old looking wall, look at that. Okay, where do we go from here? I need to consult the map and figure out where we're going. I think the footpath comes out of the church actually. I was going to get my heart-shaped map out, and then I saw they're drawing the heart-shaped map on the walls as well, so got two references in one right here. There is a sign over here that says public footpath going into the church grounds, sorry. So I assume that's one of the ones I was looking for. Alright then, so I think I've worked out where you're meant to go. Up here somewhere. Hello. St. Mary the Virgin Church. So you're meant to go to the back corner on the right of the church grounds, which isn't where the footpath is saying go, but there's a bunch of different footpaths around here. And then turn left around the back of the compound of the church. So here, and then to the left corner of this compound, and then you take a diagonal which goes out to a road that you're on for like a split second, and then you go back into the countryside, and that's where you ascend the Knoll. So I think I got that sussed. Look at this. That's an odd gravestone, isn't it? It's like an actual person shaped one. A little bit creepy. So, then off to the left here, yeah, that's facing the Knoll as well, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. Lovely little benches. And then some fields, which it seems pretty dry today. I was hoping it's not going to be muddy, so I don't know what it's like, but it seems dry enough that I can go through farmery fields. I'm just worried about cows now. There we go. Keep dogs on leads. Public footpath. So this one's a diagonal, I believe. Can't quite see it. I guess it's just through this field on the slightly more mown part. Let's follow it. There's like some sort of antennae thing on the knoll, it looks like. Not sure what that is. So this is our first MENDIP hill. I'm not sure if it's technically part of the MENDIPs or not, but definitely in the region. And then the other one is one I noticed from the motorway because it sort of overlooks the M5. But yeah, it's quite striking when you're driving down it. I was driving on my way to Wales to get up Pennyfan. I saw that thing and I was like, oh, that would be quite nice to climb up in itself. And that's a lot closer. So let's see about doing that today if I can get there. That's another drive after I conquer this one. Okay, I think the diagonal's taken me to a good place. And I think it continues after this. Yep, it does. And we're in Somerset. Oh, I thought I'd just be able to walk straight through there, but there's this thing you have to jump over. Okay. That's more of a hatch than a gate. There's a river or something down there. A little stream again. Quite a few waterways up here. I think we're still doing diagonal. And there it is coming out into view now from the trees. Hopefully on a clear day you can get a good view of the sea towards the Severn estuary from here. I'm not sure how clear it will be though, let's find out. So we're ignoring that one, just heading to the road. So here's the road. Oh, we got a bit of mud here finally. It's not too bad. And we're going to emerge for a second onto the road where there'll be a big silver gate thing. No parking in front of gates. Okay. So this put me off when I was... Oh, hello. Smells like a dead glasses there and a hat. Oh, it's quite nice. Oh, you can... I think you can see the other one we're going to later, past the church, Crook Peak. That's what that is there. Obviously can't get a zoom on it for you guys, but yeah, when I was looking on like Google Maps and Google Street View and all that to find out how to do this peak, I saw this and thought, oh no, they've blocked off entry to Brent Knoll and no one can go there. But actually where you go, although you can't park here at all, you actually go through here. And I didn't notice that at first because there's like 3 separate gates here. There's that one, there's even more, there's a 4th gate. What's that? Ralph's Wood. I don't know if that's walkable actually, but I'm just gonna have a quick look. What is Ralph's Wood? So there's no horses. The owners welcome all to enjoy Ralph's Wood. Be respectful, take your litter, of course. No barbecues and camping, no horses. It looks like some kids and stuff have like built. This is quite a nice little wood actually. So this is private, but the landowner has given permission to the public to enter, so that's pretty cool. Entry is entirely at your own risk. See, that's cool, I like that. I like that. I might get a photo with that because that is that's not a bad sign for my kind of thing. I don't know if kids have built this or maybe it's the landowners who have built this. Oh, it's really nice in this odd wood. This is a different kind of wood than I've been in before. I don't know, the trees are all like spindly and stuff and spaced out in grids. It's like an evergreen plantation, but they're not evergreens. You can see that because they haven't got their leaves yet for spring. Oh, this is a beautiful little wood. I love this. Haven't even got up Brent Knoll yet and I found something cool. They've chopped down this, so maybe they're actually growing the wood to use, sell off and stuff. This is like a little chopped down area. But they've kept the stumps, so I don't know, maybe will that grow back? Another kind of wood teepee over there. This is a beautiful wood. This is the kind of wood that I'd like to own. Can you imagine just owning or living in a wood like this? Or having this attached to your house or something as a garden? That is a full wood. I'm not sure where the footpaths go. I'm gonna have a look around here just a little bit before I go up. I'm not gonna pass this up. It's a teepee. This is chill. I like this place. Ralph's Wood. And it's like there's human-sized paths laid out between all the trees, so you can walk down different avenues and things. That's so cool. Maybe I should have come here later in spring and seen all the flowers and stuff. There's a little meadow in there. Here's some flowers. Not sure what kind these are. White and purple. Pretty cool. Stinger nettles though, ugh. They'll take over in the summer. Here's another bit to it. Look at this. It's more like a lawn. Wow, if you had a cat, imagine that. You live in a house, this woods is your garden. Just let your cat out in it. So much hunting space, so many places for them to go. You probably wouldn't be able to find your cat most of the time. Ah. Is it primroses? Is that the word for them? They're edible, by the way. I'm not going to eat these because they're owned by someone, but and then we've got a bit of a scrubland bit, ivy all over the ground, and then over here just tons of brambles taken over. That's more like what you see everywhere else. But they've managed to keep some very well maintained paths though between the brambles. This is such a nice place. This is just a random surprise. I didn't think I'd find anything like this. It wasn't going to be a kind of woods walky day. And it's nice that all the mud's dried up. I suppose it might get quite muddy sometimes of the year. Reach a bend in the track. Just the corner of the property or something. What's down there? Stream maybe? What's this plant? There's a tree with white flowers on. Is that a hawthorn? There is some kind of waterway down there. It's a very small stream. It's flowing though. I guess someone else's property over there. Imagine owning this. The owners are so lucky. And it's such a surprise that they've let the public come and see what this is. I don't know if I'd be that generous or not, to be honest. Maybe I'd live in it for like 15 years and then I'd open it up to the public. Catkins up there. Let's see if we can get close to one for you, seeing as we can't zoom. It's the catkins. Well, that was good. There's more to it up there. See more of those yellow roses on the ground, but yeah, I need to be getting up Brent Knoll and making the use out of my day, especially because if I finish up the second peak early, I was considering looking into Cheddar Gorge if I can navigate my way there and back. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Let's get going. Alright.
You ain't metal detecting, I hope, on our land?
Metal detecting? No, this is a camera.
Oh, a camera, alright.
Yeah, no, I was going to go Brent Knoll, is that alright?
Yeah, that's the right way through there, no problem.
Yeah, sorry.
You get everybody out your bloody with.
No, I don't know.
Metal detectors.
I don't know why I'd be looking for metal, to be honest. It's not my kind of thing. It looks kind of boring to me.
Oh, there you are. You've got the camera. You might find something up round there.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for the views.
Lovely day,
Cheers.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice at last.
Have a good day.
Cheers, mate. I just passed one of the landowners of the big silver gate over there, and he saw my camera on a stick and he's like, I hope you're not metal detecting round here. I'm like, no, it's a camera. And I asked him if it's alright to walk up Brent Knoll, and he's like, yeah. I suppose it does look a bit metal detector-ish, I don't know. No, metal detectors look different to this, don't they? But this is like a little black box on a stick. Anyway, going up here now, I guess it'll get steep. Hard to show you guys. So we're going through this field, and then there's like a left jag, so we're going to go to the left quite a lot. I guess we're going to go up to those woods and then walk up the ridge that way. Oh, I'm glad I haven't come here directly after rain. It's great that this is dry, because I know this would be awful just after rain. Look at that. Yeah, that peak over there stands out quite a lot. Hopefully get myself up there later. Come through the field, we're going to take a left diagonal. There's like a little mown bit you can follow. It's not that clear, but and then I guess follow that boundary there. It's a line of like white, they don't look like pylons, white T-shaped, they look like double street lamps over there. Not sure what that is. A big earthen crater there with like trees sticking out of it, and the way the land lays behind it. I'm thinking War of the Worlds again. It looks like parts of this could be part of the Horsell Common painting. If you ever seen that, for Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds. which looks nothing like Horsell Common in real life, so you have to find like fake analogous landscapes elsewhere to play the part of Horsell Common from the paintings. Alright, so now we've got a field boundary full of brambles on the left and go up here. I think we enter into that one before we turn right. I have to check the map. Yeah, so this is a field we're entering. We're going to keep going straight up here. Got a little bridge over mud, I suppose. And then there's like a crossroads in the footpath, which is quite useful. Let's get through here. Yeah, I noticed on the map, up the top of this hill, along that hedge is where we're going to walk to the right, but that's like a T-junction in the track, a crossroads in the track. And if we follow it to the right, we reach Brent Knoll. But if we follow it to the left, we actually get back near the church again. So I might actually think about taking that as a route back to where I was. That's useful. My first bit of steep for the day. Oh, cool. So this is the T-junction in the track. Getting a little bit of a view from here. So we're kind of on top of a hill. That's the M5, I think, in the middle. So if we went this way, we could get back to the church. Here's where we just came up. Oh, winds have picked up. A little bit blustery. It's going to be windy on top, I think. And this is where we're going now. It looks like it's going to get steep through some woods. And then the track goes to the right of like a circular plateau, which is the top of this hill, I guess. And I think there's like an old fort. It's meant to be an old fort of some kind. Just notice there's a rather gigantic pile of trash in that field. Can't tell if it's mostly wood or if it's just all sorts of assorted trash. I thought maybe if it's mostly wood they could make a bonfire out of it at some point, but there's some white stuff in there that might be plastic. Rubbery railing. Wonder if they put that over the barbed wire or what. Maybe pedestrians, walkers were cutting their hands on the barbed wire, so they've done this. Oh, what have I hit my head on? Ow! That's not good. Okay, you've done this to cover the barbed wire for walkers, maybe. But this thing, this goes straight into you. Ow! That one's gnarly, look at that. They need to do something about that. I didn't even notice I was putting my head in that. Take care, keep your distance. There are animals up here. Footpath. Brent Knoll, this is hidden away. Bloody National Trust site though. No litter, no fires, damage, no tree. Oh, that's proper muddy there. On the actual step as well. Oh, we're getting higher. I can feel it. Views are opening out even more. Some steep woods in there. Reminds me of Coffinwood Tor a little bit. So what's the antenna thing? I didn't see that when I was looking at my maps and stuff. There's a big humpy thing over there, not sure what that is. Big kind of landmass. Looks like it's partly in the Severn or something. Hella steep bit here. Oh, there's some dew about. There's a little track that goes off to the side there. Oh, getting lots of views the higher we go. Is Brent Knoll higher than Crook Peak? I'm almost to the top and we look kind of in line with it here. Maybe we're going to be higher. I'll have to check the heights of these and put them on the screen for you guys. There's a fire over there. Some sort of hill just there. Oh, this bit looks super steep. Ooh. Okay, almost there. Okay, last push up the top. I feel like I'm climbing Brent Tor from the rear, which is a very similar name, come to think of it. But this is Brent Knoll. So it's not an antenna, it's a big wooden post. Bit of metal on the top. It's got a crater on top. Ooh, yeah, we're getting some wind. It's windy. Not sure what this is. Wow. Okay, so this may be the site of an old fort. I don't know what date the fort is from. Lots of dips in the ground. I think there's a trig point over there somewhere. Windy again. Bit of an estuary over there. I guess that's Burnham-on-Sea. Can see two little blocks over there. Neither of them look quite like a trig point though. Some really old looking houses down there. I don't know if that's a manor house or what. The roofs look kind of rusty. I can see a train actually. There's a railway over there. That must be the one that runs to Bristol from the southwest. I've probably been on that one a lot of times. Here's the train. Down there somewhere. Oh, we've got daffodils even up here. I think it's because this crater provides shelter so they can actually grow here. That's cool. Pre-spring. I'll reach the end of the high bit. There's steps and paths down here to I guess the other side of the village. Do they still call that East Brent on the other side of the hill, or is it like a different Brent? Little track there. And over there's the M5 motorway that I've just driven along. And there. Yeah, there are sheep up here. There are sheep on top, just hanging out on the hill. Site Jubilee Bonfire, 1887? What's that say? Oh, you're liking this video so far. 1887 and 1897 Jubilee Bonfire site. This is a new thing, 2022, very new. Original dates recut: Jubilee Bonfire 1887, 1897, 1935, Coronation Bonfire, Jubilee Beacon. So much wind up here, my nose was running. So I guess they set fires here as a beacon in the past. I don't know what you do that for in modern times. To commemorate the 90th birthday of Queen Elizabeth II on 2016. They're just carving in the dates of when they set the fires. These engravings here at the bottom, that's not natural. That's not something you should carve onto it, I think. But you got like 1977, fair enough, I guess, borderline to put on to carve onto a stone. But then you've got like 2000 numbers, dates after the 2000s carved into this old stone here. 2002, 2012, and look at the grooves, look at how they're cut. Really neatly and deep. I don't think people should be cutting like modern dates into things like that. That doesn't make sense to me. Weird windmills, not sure what that's about. Blue paint. So is this the trig point? I suppose that's the trig point. Doesn't look like a four-sided one. It's kind of a milky day, isn't it? It's kind of hazy on the horizon. You can see an alright amount, I guess. You can see fairly far. Just make out maybe some of the Quantocks over there. Sort of. But they're in the mist. Yeah, I guess this is the trig here. Looks a bit steeper off this side of the hill. Rounded one. I get a photo here. Queen Golden Jubilee. Oh, it's got all these like distance markers and things. High Bridge, Taunton. Quantock Hills are 24 kilometers over there. Going around the other side now. I'm parked down in East Brent. I'm down there somewhere. And I want to hopefully be getting up there via A roads and things. Okay, we're approaching the wooden pole once again. And then after that I'll be heading down. I guess I'll film a bit on the way down, because after that T-junction bit, that'll all be kind of new stuff as well. There we are. There's the other end of it. That's Brent to Knoll for you guys. It'll be easier going down than it was going up. That was quite steep at the end there. Just hope I don't slip down the slopes now. There's some odd metal work here. I wonder if this is anything to do with the fort. There's like a bubble shape there and a bubble shape there. And as you can see, they've kind of outlined, there's like old iron bits in here. I mean, these are probably fairly new. I mean, they're all rusted iron and metal right now, but looks like something from the 70s or something. But is it to hold part of the walls of whatever fort used to be here? Just like stop them from caving in. Not sure what kind of fort it was or what shape it was. Maybe we're on some angular front walls here. Odd. We go down there and then I guess follow that along over there somewhere to the church. Yep, the church is there. Okay then guys, that was a trip up Brent Knoll in the MENDIP Hills. Thank you for watching.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. Alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places. guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't wanna make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing,